Okay, hi, I'm Kaki King. I'm going to teach you a little excerpt of a song that I wrote called Soft Shoulder. And we're going to start with learning the tuning, which is C on the very low note, A, C, E, B, D. Now you might find this E note is going to go out of tune a little bit because you're tuning your G all the way down to an E, which is quite a stretch for the G string, which usually has a lot of tension on it. So basically it's kind of the maybe the B section or main section of the song, but I realize it kind of incorporates everything that I do as a guitar player. There's hammer-ons, there's pull-offs, there's fingerstyle, there's all this sort of stuff. So I'm going to play it at speed first so you can hear what I'm going to teach. So here we go. Alright, so to break it down, we first go so play the bottom note and the top note, and with a pull off on your E string, or the whatever string it is, whatever note this is. So this is happening very, very fast. You're pulling off here. Not to make your fingers run into each other. I'm always kind of in favor of things just being a little messy, a little choppy, just a little have a little kind of interesting flavor to it. But I think for this song, it's important because it's a melody, for it to come out pretty clearly, and because it's such a you're pulling off in so many. You know, while you're holding a chord together, it's really, really easy for things to just kind of run together into mush. So I'm going to continue to play it slowly for a while just so you can get a handle on it. Part of this phrase. Now we're going to switch our bass note's going to be played on the A string, which actually is an A. So you can see it's essentially the same movement, it's just that this has moved down, instead of this position, it's moved down to here. here's the variation on the end. So it's this position, and you're pulling off with your pinky. Note here, and we always want to hear it after every kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So similar concept when we move it up here for the variation. So your hands are going to get pretty smushed up, but you can just use here, pulling off your pinky underneath this finger is the trickiest part. Entire ending variation would sound like this. And so that's kind of how to play the end and the end variation on the soft shoulder. And as you can see, it's the difficulty really lies in being able to do all these pull-offs that are sort of inside of chords, that where you're moving, this one especially. I mean, you're almost bound to hit that top string again when you pull off this. And I think that sounds good. I think it sounds cool. It doesn't bother me too much, but there should be definitely, this note should be heard. And you can, if you want to, you can hammer on the other notes if you like, and you can pick them if you like. It doesn't really matter. And that's how to play the end and end variation for the B part section of soft shoulder.